Happy Tuesday. It's raining here. It's cold. It's supposed to start snowing. We're under some kind of winter weather, I don't know, advisory here in the first of spring. How terrible. Anyway, hopefully it's the last stuff we're going to have like that this year. So tonight, guys, we have got 4 things on tap. An autographed mini helmet, an autographed jersey, some 2014 black gold football, and a full case of select basketball. I think I had that kind of camera set a little weird there. So let's get started on that. We do go through some information before we start ripping the packs, so let's run through that. First up, you'll see there on the screen, my feedback is completely automated on eBay, so anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get positive feedback in return without having to wait on me to get caught up on it. And thank you to everyone. I appreciate you bidding with me and breaking with me. Many of you jump in and join me in chat throughout the week, and I appreciate that as well. I like having the company. Next, you see on the screen the upcoming breaks that are already listed on eBay. This is stuff that will be breaking over the next 5 days. So tomorrow night, we're going to open a half case of National Treasures football. It comes out tomorrow. And a half case of Gypsy Queen baseball as well. On Thursday, we'll do another autographed football jersey. It'll be a different brand, but same type of thing. A half case of 2011 Prime Signatures football and a half case of Panini Contenders basketball. That's the back half of a case that we started recently. On Friday, we'll do a full-size autographed football helmet, a full case of National Treasures football, and the back half of the Gypsy Queen baseball that we start on Wednesday night. On Saturday, we'll do some Upper Deck Premier football from 2007, some 13 playbook, some 12-13 gold standard basketball, which ought to be a lot of fun, and then a 5-box quarter of a case of 2017-18 Donruss basketball. We're going to be looking for those next day signatures, which are booming in price. And then Sunday, we will start a new case of Heritage Baseball and break a half case of that. So that's what the week ahead looks like, or the 5 days ahead, I should say. So for tonight, we have 3 breaks that have paid shipping. They have free shipping. Sorry, got that opposite. And 1 break with paid shipping. Our free shipping tonight is for the mini helmet, the autographed jersey, and the black gold football. Anytime you bid on something with completely free shipping, it will ship roughly 5 to 6 days after the auction end date. Sometimes sooner. If you have another package going in the interim, it would hitch a ride. Otherwise, I'm anticipating this stuff to go out on Monday, which is the 26th. So that again applies to the mini helmet, the jersey, and the black gold football. The paid shipping break for tonight, that's select basketball. I'm anticipating Friday for that. That's plus or minus a day, meaning if I get really lucky, I could get it out on Thursday, although I don't think that's super likely. And if something weird goes wrong, it could slide some to Saturday, but I think Friday is the most likely. And finally, if you are in one of these first 3 breaks, of course, not every team is going to pull a card. So please take a moment to review the information that you see there on the screen about consolation cards. They would typically ship with your next break. They can ship sooner if you request, and there's more information about that in the listing description as well. So this brings us up to our first break tonight, which is a one box of 2018 Gold Rush autographed mini football helmet. This is break number 7, so the 7th time we have busted this product from this year. And of course, everything we do tonight has ended on eBay on March the 20th, and we're live streaming it tonight on March the 20th. And you will see the format is team names on one side, winning bidders across from it on the opposite side. One of these spreadsheets will go up before each and every break, so if you are not in this mini helmet break, you're going to get a chance to see your name across from your team when we get to your break. Focus is changing right now. That is intentional. I am manually setting the focus. don't worry, we're still going to be able to see everything nice, and actually we'll be able to see it easier, be able to see it up closer, so should be all good. Colorado Mountain Rider is in chat. Says first day of spring. I know, that's what I was saying a while ago, right? I mean, it's the first day of spring and we're supposed to get like 2 to 4 inches of snow overnight or some craziness. But you think it's going to bring you good luck for a Broncos mini helmet, so I hope that it does. Well, in fact, we have here instead a Vikings mini helmet. And your guess is as good as mine as to who has signed that, because I can't even begin to tell you whose signature that is. That looks like too much work there for Dalvin Cook, so I don't believe that's his signature. I don't really know whose it is. It is obviously for the Vikings, and I imagine when you get it, if you go look up the information here that's on this JSA authentication card, which is inside, it'll probably tell you who signed this, because I certainly don't know. Looks like it was signed in December of 2016, so could be kind of anybody, really. Only thing that looks like is maybe an S. But it looks like the S would be in a last name, so I really don't know who it is. But Vikings, it is yours. That much we know. So, Colorado Mountain Rider says another one bites the dust. I'm sorry, man. I know it is. It's fun when you hit these, and it's always a little less fun when you don't. But hopefully when we do get you one, it's going to be worth the wait. So if you are in this next break for the Game Day Greats autographed football jersey, please take a moment to review the information on the screen about the anticipated shipping date and about what you will receive and when you will receive it if your team is not pulled in this break. So time to get your mojo working. This is 2017 TriStar Game Day Great autographed football jersey break number 14. Like our other auction, ended tonight, March the 20th. Live streaming tonight, March the 20th. And I see we've got several bidders in here with multiple teams, so playing the odds, that's a good way to go. Hopefully it's going to bring you some good luck. Gingerbread Will says you need some Ohio Magic on the black gold. Okay, well, black gold is coming up next, and you say you've got the Browns and the Bengals, so we'll have to see what we can do for you in that in a minute. In the meantime, oh my goodness. Oh, I am so jealous right now. I am so flipping jealous. This is my Pittsburgh Steelers, and it is Mean Joe Green, baby. Oh, that is nice. Oh, and this is one of the custom jerseys, too. Look at that. That is so sweet. And before I get too carried away there, here's your authentication sticker down there on the bottom. And there's another little TriStar authentication thing or something inside. And then there's this little information card that came with it as well. But, oh boy, Mean Joe Green. That is quite a nice hit for the Steelers. Toby says that he is unhappy that it is more Steelers stuff. He is tired of seeing Steelers stuff. Well, I don't think we really pull a disproportionate amount of Steelers stuff. I just get super hyped by it when we do pull it because, you know, I like the Steelers, so... And Mean Joe Green, gosh, that is one you don't pull very often, period. So I think that's an awesome hit. And I'm sorry, Toby, that you're sick of seeing Steelers stuff. I know that can be a drag when you want a different team to come out and you don't have them. So sorry about that, man. Next up is our 2014 Black Gold Football. And if you are in this break, once again, please take a moment to review the information on the screen. Tells you about your anticipated shipping date and what happens if you don't pull a card in this break. This is one box of 2014 Panini Black Gold Football. It's break number 8 for this. And it also ended the 20th of March, and we're live streaming it the 20th of March. And I know we've already got some mojo working for the Bengals and the Browns, because Gingerbread Will already got that working a minute ago in chat. And by the way, if you are watching this live and you can't see chat, you hear me obviously interacting with people in chat, but you can't see it yourself. Two things you would need to know about that. The first is that you have to be logged into YouTube to see it, I believe, and to participate in it. The second part of that is if you happen to be watching on a mobile device, a tablet, a phone, something like that, you probably have to click that little link that says switch to the desktop version. And once you click that link, you should be able from that point forward to see everything. And whoops, well, we didn't have a base card on the bottom of that one. Usually I try to pull the base up so that we get it out of the way early, but I didn't see it on that one. So let me get some sleeves out on the table of the thick card variety, and then we'll start looking through this. And all of these cards are going to be numbered. Black gold base and everything is numbered in here, so everything we pull should be numbered. First up to 199, DeMarco Murray. These also just don't ever want to, something about the lighting, they just never want to show up quite right. Kind of have to turn them off to the side a little bit to get them to turn out the way you want them on camera to be able to see them a little better. LaShawn McCoy to 99 for the Eagles. And most of these will have a little bit of edge and corner wear, some chipping and minor stuff. And, I mean, that's pretty typical. Odell Beckham Jr. for the Giants. Nice little rookie to 199. I was hoping it would be signed, but no such luck on that. Still a nice hit, though. These are nice cards, so anything we pull out of here is usually pretty cool. Here comes Andrew Luck for the Colts. We definitely have some chipping in, well, really all along this right side, including the corners and the edges, a little more along the top edge. Again, unfortunately, fairly common. And an NFL shield symbol, which seems to have slid down out of where it should be, but I also don't think it's going to shake back into place. But looks like it should have been a little higher up on the card, but that's how it is out of the pack. It is to 149. Next out for the Packers, we have a dual hit here, and it is Jeff Janis and Jared, oh boy, Abbrederis. I don't really know how to say his name, but that is numbered to 49. Nice little dual card or dual auto for the Packers. And once again, we've got some chipping and things primarily on this right-hand side, all along the edge and corner there on the right, mostly on the back, so that's the good news. It's not as much on the front. For the Patriots, Rob Gronkowski, and you can definitely see down here, this lower corner is a hot mess on the left. But that is a nice patch. It is numbered to 25. I know you guys are looking for Jimmy Garoppolo out of 2014 if you have the Patriots. But I have to say, that's a pretty nice little patch to 25 for Gronk. So even though it's probably not exactly what you wanted to hit, I like it. It's a nice hit. Steelers to 49 with Dree Archer, who of course is long gone, but if we had pulled this in 2014, we would have been happy because it looked like in 2014 he was going to be good. He turned out not to be, but we know that now, but we would not have known it then. For the Jags, Blake Bortles team symbols to 99. So once again, we've got the nice Blake Bortles rookie, but it's one of the team symbols. And again, corner and edge issues with it as well. And guys, I don't have a top loader that I can put that in. Actually, I do have a top loader it would fit in. What I don't have is a sleeve that it would fit in. The thick card sleeves don't go big enough to incorporate those. However, I've kind of devised my own little way to ship them over time, so you should still get it nice and safe and sound. Dante Moncrief for the Colts, mother load to $299 with the trio of materials. And then Geno Smith team symbols for the Jets to $149. And that one, again, definitely you can see all kinds of stuff going on down here. We got lots of little chipping and things on the corners and the edges. Most cards have that, even right out of the pack. It just shows up so much more on these because of the black background. So to recap our hits, we have the Moncrief for the Colts, Dre Archer for the Steelers, really nice Rob Gronkowski patch numbered to 25 for the Patriots. I like that hit. Dual signature to 49 for the Packers. And then we have our Andrew Luck seal of approval. And again, it looks like that NFL shield. You can see it's kind of slipped down out of place inside the card there. So I don't know. When you get it, you might be able to slide it back into place. I don't think it's going to move very easily, though. Blake Bortles for the Jags, team symbols, rookie. And then Geno Smith, team symbols for the Jets. And those are our hits out of 2014 Black Gold Football. Of course, we had the numbered base cards as well, but I don't typically recap those. So for all the football folks, I'm sure you guys are getting ready to take off, and gals. So once again, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope I'll see you again on another break. We have something going almost every night. And of course, tomorrow night, yeah, buddy, we are going to get into some national treasures. It's going to be awesome. But for tonight, we are now moving into select basketball. So if you are in that break, please take a moment to review the anticipated shipping date for your product, which I am guessing will be Friday. Again, that's always plus or minus a day. So it's possible it could go Thursday, although I don't think super likely. It's also possible it could slide into Saturday, although I hope not. This is 12 boxes of 2017-18 Panini Select Basketball. This is a full case break. It is break number 3. It ended tonight, March the 20th. We're live streaming it tonight, March the 20th. And we will scroll down through here so everybody can get a chance to refresh your memory about what teams you have and get your mojo working to try to pull out some monster hits. Although, frankly, we've had really good luck with select basketball, period. I mean, we've had some really nice stuff come out of here. I would imagine this case will be equally nice. And this is what we're opening tonight, is the next to last case. So there's one more case of select left after what we open here tonight. And then, of course, we've got the back half of the Contenders basketball that goes, I guess, is it tomorrow night? I don't know. We saw it on the spreadsheet a minute ago. But that will be the last of the Contenders. Is the next break is the last of it. But we will have one more case of Select. We've got one more case of Revolution. And I haven't gotten that listed yet, of course. And another case of something else. What else do I have? Oh, the Donruss. So the first breakout of the Donruss is listed. But that's also 20 boxes. I actually ordered it. It's not in a sealed case because I ordered a half a case. And then after I got the half a case, I decided I probably should have gotten the whole case. So then I said, send me the other 10 boxes. So they did. But anyway, they came as 10 and 10. So they're not in a sealed 20 box case, but they are a 20 box case. Just I didn't originally commit to the full case, that's all. And of course, what we're going to find in here, we're going to find a lot of prisms, and I'm probably going to forget and call them refractors at least half the time, because Topps calls them refractors, Panini calls them prisms. They're both the same thing. It's just that reflective coating that refracts the light, gives you that little rainbow of colors. I'm just more in the habit of saying refractor than prism. So if you hear me say refractor, just know it is the exact same thing as prism. We're going to find 12 of those per box on average. You know Panini, and they're lovely on average. And we should also find 3 autograph or memorabilia cards. It's an either or. And occasionally they might replace one of our hits with a Panini Rewards Point card. And if that happens to be the case, we would random off that reward point card at the end of the break. So the Knicks have our first hit. This is /99 Jose Calderon. And I need to get a few little sleeves out, so bear with me here a second. RB Ting is looking for some Celtics. You know, RB, we pulled a beautiful on-card Jason Tatum out of that case of Revolution Football that we opened the other night. And it was awesome. So maybe we're in a Jason Tatum kind of space, and we'll pull him tonight too. Sometimes they come in groups like that. So our first hit out is for the Knicks with the Jose Calderon. And typically I stop and put all of our prisms in sleeves. But because there are so many, and you guys often tell me you wish I wouldn't, you don't say it quite like that, but what I'm going to do is set our prisms aside. That is one, I didn't say that, but it is one, Stanley Johnson for the Pistons, and I'll put them in sleeves after the break so that you guys don't have to wait on me to do that part. But I am still going to put them in sleeves before they ship. I know other breakers don't, but I do. This is a Brandon Ingram insert for the Lakers. It is not a refractor, but those inserts are typically 1 per box, and what's on the insert can vary. I am going to put the die cuts in as we go. This is Alex Len for the Suns /185. And here's a nice little Lonzo Ball die cut for the Lakers. And Lonzo is /135. And there went a De'Aaron Fox base rookie. We'll find some of those blank kind of decoy cards. We may as well pick this guy up. He's just hanging out back there. Mike Muscala /299 for the Hawks. And I'm going to put him in one while we're doing it as well because he's numbered. So basically, it's the unnumbered prisms that I will wait and put in a sleeve later and not make you suffer through it. Everything else we'll still do. Jordan Bell for the Warriors. That is, I believe, called the Scope pattern. Of course, he's a nice rookie to hit as well. After we look at the cards, I do take them and set them off to the right. There are mats everywhere over there as well, because that's the area that I use for sorting. Juwan Evans for the Clippers. So everything still stays nice and safe and sound. It just stays out of our workspace. Jonathan Isaac /99 for the Magic. On this one, you have a relic and a signature. And there is a prism for Dwight Howard. And who do we have? Is that oh, that was a prism too. Sorry. JJ Barea for the Mavericks. This is Tony Parker for the Spurs. And for the Celtics, Marcus Smart. Well, I was not supposed to. See, I'm in the habit, right? I'm just in the habit of putting them all in the sleeve automatically. So even though I said I wasn't going to, I just did with that one. So I don't know. I'm trying to break myself with a habit, but that's just how I normally do it. I just know you guys, several of you have expressed you don't care about having the veterans in sleeves and you'd rather it go faster. So I'm trying to retrain myself. Dirk Nowitzki for the Mavericks. That is a relic hit. And that was our third hit out of this box. This will be numbered. Klay Thompson to 199 for the Warriors. And that is box 1 locked and loaded. So our last case of Select, I will probably break it about this time next week. So if that's when it comes up, it will show up in listings in another day or two. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards, is breaking it about this exact same time next week. So I could do it Monday. I don't know. There's a possibility I'll do it Monday. Instead of Tuesday, but sometime in the early part of next week, look for the last case of Select to be listed and to break. Just trying to stretch our basketball out a little bit. We don't have as many new releases coming out for basketball this year, so I don't like to have big gaps of time where we have nothing to open, so I kind of fill in some places here and there. I believe this is called Checkerboard. It's definitely a tie-dye, and it is Wilt Chamberlain to 25 for the Lakers. I tell you what, these cards, there's a couple things you should know about these, one of which is that once they come out of the pack, they definitely start to kind of bow up in the middle as soon as they come out of the compression. Thomas Bryant to 185 die cut for the Lakers. And that's kind of always been that way with Prism and with Select. Some years are worse than others. Hopefully it'll flatten back out a little in shipping. That is Jay Crowder for the Cavaliers in the scope pattern. Well, we have a hit for your Celtics, but it is Semi Ojeleye to 199. So not Jason Tatum, but a hit for the Celtics nonetheless. Auto and relic. But so the point is, if you get some of these and they are a little, kind of curved in the middle, that's because they're all kind of curving once they come out of the pack and they're not in compression. Kevin Durant to 299 for the Warriors. Yeah, RB, we've at least got you off to a good start anyway. We've at least got you on the board with a hit. Sometimes that's a sign of things to come. There's a Kevin Love base Prism. Suns are getting a hit. Davin Reed to 25. So a nice little tie-dye relic here for the Phoenix Suns. Is that Jimmy Butler? Yeah. Jimmy Butler for the T-Wolves. Here's our insert for this box. It's All World Andrei, well, whatever, Krylenko. Andrei, and I'm terrible with the names. We all know that. This is Goran Dragic for the Heat on that base refractor, followed by a little Markelle Fultz. That pattern might be called the Wave, but I'm not 100%. Oh, I know what else it was. Remember a while ago I kept saying there's a case of something else and I couldn't think what it was? It's Prism Mosaic. I forgot about that. It just came today by way of FedEx. So yes, we have a case of Prism Mosaic to break too. So we'll get that in probably the early part of next week as well. I'm not sure yet if we'll do it as a half or a full case. Haven't quite made up my mind, so I'll have to decide about that. It's 12-box case as well. J.J. Redick for the Clippers. That one doesn't appear to be numbered. Just a base relic. A die-cut Jimmy Butler. Oh, I'm sorry. A die-cut Wesley Matthews. I'm looking ahead, not at the card that's in my hand. This is to 135. Sorry about that. Wesley Matthews for the Mavericks. Actually, I don't know what I saw. None of that's Jimmy Butler. There's Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. Scope. Followed by Miles Turner and the Pacers. And Mike Muscala base prism. That is box 2. This is cutting into 3 right now. I always show you guys the empty box after I've taken everything out. It's just, well, A, it's habit, but B, it's so you can see that everything's out of there. And every once in a while, there'll be something stuck down in one of those boxes, and I won't see it till I do that. So I just think it's a good idea to always show that everything is out of it. Taj Gibson for the T-Wolves. Our insert here is an all-world Mutombo. That one is a prism. Our other inserts have not been prisms, but that one is. And we have a little rookie hit for the Bulls with Arcia Decano. Yeah, okay, to 199. Yeah, however you say his name, I don't know. Clearly, I don't know. Whoops, we had someone stuck to the back there. Noah Vonleh, base prism, followed by Bam Adebayo to 199 for the Heat. I like that hit for the Heat. Big Bam Adebayo's been playing pretty well. It's a relic and signature. And he's just going to get better. He's so young. And he's so skinny. He needs to put a little weight on him and get a little more practice. He's going to be good, I think. That's for the Celtics. That's just a base prism. Die-cut tie-dye Taj Gibson to 25. T-Wolves. Well, we may as well move these out of the way. We've already looked at all of them. So I guess everybody saw that Frank Jackson had to have another foot surgery. So he's not debuting at all this year now. I mean, I guess we kind of all figured he wasn't going to debut this year by the time we got to this point in the season. But they made it official. Bam Adebayo rookie refractor prism. So I don't know. If you have Nola, I still say, you know, hang on to those cards. Kid might turn out to be good. Sterling Brown for the Bucks. Rookie prism. There went a Jason Tatum base rookie. Ramon Sessions to 299 for the Knicks. For the Jazz, Enes Kanter to 49. Of course, he's not with the Jazz anymore, but That's what's designated on the card, so that's where it's going to go. Die cut for the Hawks, Dwayne Dedman to 185. There's a De'Aaron Fox base rookie. So, knowing what we know now about who is left in the NCAA tournament, who's everybody predicting our winner is going to be, the left side of the bracket is just decimated. I mean, it's just shot to pieces. The right side of the bracket is a little more formful. But for sure, it's a long shot coming out of the left side. Or, I mean, maybe not a total long shot, but you know what I mean. It's not going to be a 1 or 2 seed anyway. Tyler Dorsey for the Hawks. That's a Scope Prism rookie. That's rookie Davin Reed. I think again that's called the Wave Pattern maybe for the Suns rookie. Kind of bad with most of the pattern names. And this is numbered to 99. It is another Dirk Nowitzki relic. So you've got a pair of those now, Mavericks. Meanwhile, I know it's Dennis Smith Jr. that you want, but so far what we have is a pair of Dirk Nowitzki relics for you. RB's feeling like it's time for Jason Tatum to make an appearance. He's putting it out in the universe to see if we can conjure it up. We've got a long ways to go yet, though. We're not even a third of the way through yet. I mean, this is the 4th box, so after we get this one opened, we'll be a third of the way through. So we've still got plenty of time to find it for you. Kilpatrick base Prism and Tony Parker for the Spurs. I see one hanging. Well, I didn't show you those, did I? I was just trying to get to the refractor. Sorry. I don't know what happened to me there. Well, I do. I saw the edge of it, and I was just thinking, oh, I don't want to pick the whole stack up again. Manu Ginobili for the Spurs. Our insert in this one is Frank Ntilikina for the Knicks. And a die cut Jeff Teague to 135 for the Timberwolves. Dante Exum for the Jazz. And somebody tried to run away from us there. It's a base Jokic for the Nuggets. It's because they're all curving up. They're wanting to slide around and go crazy. Allen Iverson to 99 for the Sixers. What about Penny Hardaway, man? Taking over down at Memphis. I mean, I know that was widely expected, but Kevin Durant Prism. I don't know. That's going to be interesting, that little experiment. Of course, I guess he's had that AAU travel team, right? Hasn't he had a travel team with them for a while? So I guess he does have some coaching experience from that regard. And probably a lot of really good connections for recruiting as well. think it'll be interesting to see how it shakes out. For the Magic, Terrence Ross. For the Celtics /299, Marcus Smart. Your poor Celtics are pretty banged up right now, RB. You have got a lot of injured guys. For the Clippers, die cut Austin Rivers /185. They've got to get you all back healthy again. We're getting close to end of the season. Nurkic /99 for the Nuggets. James Ennis /199 for the Grizzlies. Oh, you guys just won tonight? Oh, excellent. I know you've, it's been hard down the stretch being shorthanded. For the Clippers, Austin Rivers. Brooklyn Nets, Jarrett Allen /199. Relic and signature. Oh, you're saying the Nuggets came up with the win. Who were they playing tonight? Were they playing your Celtics or were they playing somebody else? I don't even know who's playing tonight. I haven't had television on all day, actually, if you can believe it. No, the Nuggets have been, I mean, the Nuggets have a ton of potential. They've got a good young group of guys. They just have to iron some things out. But the Nuggets have definitely been getting better. Oh, the Celtics were playing Oklahoma. Okay. What's the score on the Pelicans game? I do know they're playing tonight. I try to keep up with Anthony Davis a little bit. Oh, James Wood. James, I didn't even see your comment in there. I'm sorry. You were saying, I got confused. I thought those were all RB's comments. James jumped in the middle, and he was saying that he pulled the wrong nugget. He wasn't talking about the score. I got confused in the chat thread there. Sorry about that. You were looking for, you didn't want Nurkic. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Now I'm on the page, James. It just took me a minute. I thought that was all RB's chat in there. Nicholas Batum /299 for the Hornets. I'm on the page now. Nice little gold checkerboard for the Celtics. That is numbered /210, Marcus Morris. And a Klay Thompson base prism. That's Kristaps Porzingis base prism for the Knicks that went by. Pelicans won 115-105. Good. Blazers, Caleb Swanigan. A little rookie relic for you there, Portland. Well, sometimes these, I don't know what it is. There's certain color combinations that just don't want to show up on the camera unless you hold it at a strange angle. Well, Celtics are getting a lot of inserts. There's another Marcus Smart. And here comes another Marcus Smart. This is numbered /43, oddly enough. 14/43. And that one you have a nice relic along with your signature. So Celtics, you're getting some hits, RB, but you're not finding the player you're after so far. Oh, and you're taking off? Okay, well, we'll do our best to keep pulling some Celtics for you then. You have a good night. Yogi Ferrell to 199 for the Mavericks. Yeah, probably some of these do run late if you're on the East Coast, you know, and you've got to get up the next day. It's always so hard to figure out the right time to list them because of the various time zones. It's if you start it early on the East Coast, then you're really kind of messing up definitely anybody in the on the West Coast and a couple of time zones in between. Wesley Iwundu Prism for the Magic. Rookie, of course. Followed by a die-cut tie-dye Nick Stauskas to 25 for the Nets. James Harden for the Rockets. That's a scope prism. For the Clippers, Sindarius Thornwell to 199. Nice little on-card, hard-signed rookie hit there for the Clippers. Whoops, I stacked it over there with the die cuts. This is die cut for the Magic, Hazanga to 65. Scope, Celtics, Gordon Hayward. And Iguodala for Golden State. And that finishes up that box. Has anyone seen a break yet with the Prism Mosaic? I imagine since I got mine today, there's other people probably got theirs a couple of days ago because I'm a little bit farther shipping zone, I think, from Panini than some people. So mine usually seem like they come a day or two after others. So since mine showed up today, I figure other people have had it and broken it. This is Anunoby for the Raptors. A die-cut Lillard to 135 for the Blazers. So really, probably anybody that lives in Texas probably got theirs like last week. James Johnson to 5. Nice little 5 of 5 for the Miami Heat. That is Scope Jerian Grant for the Bulls. For the Clippers, Jawan Evans to 199, relic and signature. For the Bucks, DJ Wilson, rookie signature to 199. Another nice hard-signed on-card autograph for the Bucks, that one. It's always good to find our rookies hard-signed, I think. Marquise Chris to 299 for the Phoenix Suns. Of course, everybody that's getting bounced from the NCAA tournament are coming out and announcing that they're heading to the NBA. I don't think anybody's a surprise so far. I think everybody that's declared, we expected they would. to 149, DeMarcus Boogie Cousins for NOLA. I did read, though, the other day that I guess they're saying Trae Young's draft stock has fallen quite a bit because of his, well, because they got bounced early in the tournament, but also I guess they're concerned about some of his play, i.e. volume shooting, not sharing the ball enough, etc. But I was surprised. Someone projected the other day they thought he might have even dropped out of the lottery, which I'm really, I mean, I would think that he would still be a lottery pick, but I guess you never know. Of course, DeAndre Ayton's gone, and forget who his teammate is from Arizona. There's another one going with him. Was it Trier? Is that his name? I think it is. But no shock that they're headed out the door. Osman to 185 for the Cavaliers, die cut. There's an Ojale rookie prism. Celtics. Lost my stack there for a minute. Tyler Ulis base prism for the Suns. For the Hornets, Dwight Howard. Dennis Schroeder kind of fell off the bottom of the pile there. That was just a base, but I flipped it over out of habit. Alex Len for the Suns. Our insert for this box is Kristaps Porzingis for the Knicks. Gordon Hayward for the Celtics. Relic. Celtics are really hitting a crazy amount of stuff. They've hit a lot of things in this break so far. I know it hasn't been what he wanted. I know he wants the Jason Tatum, but had a lot of hits in here. So we've got to conjure up some things for some of our other teams as well. Myers Leonard for the Blazers. That was our halfway point right there. That was box number 6 that we just finished up. So 6 down and 6 to go. I always hate the delayed gratification of the time it takes to get them out of the wrappers. I just want to instantly go forward. Trevor Booker, refractor for the Nets. Ilyasova to 149 for the Hawks. Ooh, I see a zebra coming. For the 76ers, Markelle Fultz. There's our insert for this box is with authority, Isaiah Rider for the T-Wolves, and that is a refractor or a prism. Our zebra is Draymond Green for the Warriors. I think sometimes there's 2 of those in a case. I want to say we pulled 2 out of one of the cases, and then the other case maybe just had 1. Otto Porter Jr. for the Wizards. So we may find another zebra somewhere along the way. DJ Wilson for the Bucks. Die cut for the Cavs, Derrick Rose to 135. For the Thunder, Melo to 299. I haven't looked since Derrick Rose has been with the T-Wolves. Have they been playing him very much? I haven't even looked at the stats. I keep meaning to and I forget. Doug McDermott for the Knicks. For the Hawks, Tyler Dorsey to 199. Relic and signature. I still think it was just kind of a weird signing, that Derrick Rose to the T-Wolves, other than the fact that you figure Tibbs, you know, wanted to reunite with him. But Jimmy Butler's been the best thing that has happened to the T-Wolves. It's nice to have that little bit of experience, I think, to mix in with the young guys. I mean, some of the young guys have experience too, but you know what I mean. DeAndre Jordan, Clippers. For, oh, Kenny Walker. Hey, cool. For the Knicks, Kenny Skywalker to 199. That's cool. Of course, Kenny Walker used to play for the Wildcats, University of Kentucky Wildcats. And that's where I went to school. So I'm fond of my players from my alma mater. Sean Marion for the Mavericks. Relic. A die-cut Derek Favors to 185 for the Jazz. Cody Zeller. That was a base prism. Joel Embiid for the Sixers. That was, what, box 7, I think? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that was box 7. That's pretty bad. I had to stop and count those, isn't it? Ah, well. Oh, well, the whole insert and everything came out that time. Well, there you go. That's what it looks like in there without the insert. Because it came cruising out with our packs. A die cut for the Rockets, James Harden to 99. Josh Richardson prism for the Heat. Die cut Taj Gibson to 185 for the T-Wolves. Does that not seem like about the 100th Taj Gibson that we've pulled? I mean, I know that it's not, but it seems like we have pulled a lot of Taj Gibson tonight for some reason. Russell Westbrook for the Thunder. That is Malcolm Brogdon refractor prism for the Bucks. There's Boogie again for Nola. Allen Iverson to 25 for the Sixers. Nice old tie-dye on-card, hard signed Allen Iverson. So 76ers, that's a nice hit for you. followed by a Markelle Fultz to 199, also for the 76ers. For the Kings, Papagiannis, and isn't he gone? I think he's gone from there, right? Did he get released? I thought he did. Waived, whatever you want to call it. For the Suns, a nice little Josh Jackson rookie prism. There's Moore for the Pelicans. Our insert in this box is Markelle Fultz for the Sixers. The Knicks, Frank Ntilikina relic. Maybe he hasn't quite lived up to what everybody thought he was going to be. Not yet, anyway. Of course, these guys are still awfully young. They got a ways to go. Steph Curry tie-dye to 25 for the Golden State Warriors. Chandler Parsons prism and a Josh Richardson for the Heat. This is box 9 that I'm cutting into right now. It might help if I had it right side up to open it, wouldn't it? It's a little difficult to open it upside down. We need to find some Donovan Mitchell, don't we? And some Kuzma, some Lonzo, De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk. We've got a lot of rookies we need to round up in here tonight. Jason Tatum. Jeff, I mean, I wouldn't say that there's anything that's been, like, huge so far. I mean, we've hit some nice stuff, but we haven't hit anything that I would say is, like, through the roof. Avery Bradley for the Pistons. Prism Jonas Valanciunas for the Raptors. Another Valanciunas for the Raptors. That one had the pattern on it that I keep calling the wave that may really be called something else. Manu Ginobili prism for the Spurs. Well, at least here's the Malik Monk, so maybe we're going to get our wish list as we go along. So for the Hornets, there's your Malik Monk rookie relic. I'm sure you just heard that big crash. I heard that big crash too. And then that little kitten just went flying out of the room that we use to store, you know, the empty shipping boxes and the bubble wrap and all that. So I don't know what he's done in there, but something. LeBron James for the Cavs. For the Lakers, Josh Hart. Our insert in this box is Slash and Dash Rajon Rondo for the Pelicans. Yeah, that little kitten is just into everything. I mean, man. We found him outside, and boy, oh boy, oh boy. He has been a handful. For the Nuggets to 99. Another relic. Well, that is the wrong sleeve. Let's try that again. Wonder how long before kittens kind of outgrow the need to destroy everything. Tobias Harris to 199. That's another big crash. So he managed to he's managed to crash something else here. He's really having fun. Die cut Osman to 185 for the Cavaliers. Be interesting to see what is left standing when he's done. Thank goodness it's just a supplies room. To 299, Otto Porter Jr. But not to worry, he's not ever allowed to be banging around where the cards are, so no worries there. Josh Jackson for the Suns. Those stay in another room. Hey, we are working down our wish list to 199. De'Aaron Fox for the Kings. Nice little on-card hit there. Die cut Austin Rivers to 135 for the Clippers. Oh, Jeff, I see you typed in some. I just thought that was all still one comment. I just looked over there and saw you have another one in there. Yeah, again, I mean, I don't think we've had like anything that's worth $1 zillion. I mean, obviously we've had some nice stuff, and the De'Aaron Fox that just came out was nice, but I mean, we haven't pulled any $1,000 cards, if that's what you're thinking or what you're wondering about. Not yet, anyway, but we have 3 boxes left to go, including the 3 includes the one that I'm taking out right now. So this one and 2 more. You say if you're going through the wish list, you want to add Josh Jackson. Well, you know, I just, right as we were starting to open that last box, I kind of named off who I thought we still needed to find, and we found two of them from that list in that box. So hey, I don't know. Maybe it'll work. We'll try it. We'll try it anyway. Put Josh Jackson on our list of possibilities here. See if we can't find him. I always just kind of have a little mental checklist of who I think we should find as we go along, and sometimes we find them all and sometimes we don't. James Harden for the Rockets, and then there's another DeMarcus Cousins base prism, and another DeMarcus Cousins, Frank Mason III to 25, so a nice old tie-dye relic, and that's a pretty sweet piece of cloth right there. So Kings, that is a nice little hit to go along with your De'Aaron Fox that you pulled a second ago. And this is Boogie again to 199. Lots and lots of Boogie Cousins inserts in this particular box, it seems. Die cut Jimmy Butler to 185 for the T-Wolves. For the Pacers, we have David West. Relic, of course. Otto Porter Jr., Wizards. A 1-2 to 25. Tie-dye on-card rookie signature for the Magic. Nice hit, Orlando. Trevor Ariza to 75 for the Rockets. Man, these are really, really bowing up. I mean, I know I said earlier they're definitely curving, bowing as they come out of the compression of the packs, but some of these are really going to town. Kawhi Leonard, Spurs. Is he still not back? Wasn't he supposed to start back last week? But I don't know if he did or not. There's a little Kyle Kuzma for the Lakers in the scope pattern. And, oh, my screen's trying to time out on me. Scope pattern and prism. Our insert here is Grant Hill slash and dash for the Pistons. Markelle Fultz to 299 for the Sixers. All my screens are kind of, that's the wrong sleeve. All my screens are kind of simultaneously trying to go to sleep. Every time I wake one up, another one tries to go to sleep. Kyrie Irving base refractor for the Celtics, along with a Kawhi Leonard base refractor for the Spurs. This is box 11 of 12. I'm going to scoot these back a little bit and start a new pile for our hits. Jeff, do you have the Lakers or the Jazz in here? I mean, the Celtics have hit a lot of stuff, so I wouldn't say it's a tough case for the Celtics. They've had quite a lot of hits in here. But the Lakers and the Jazz are a little on the backside. That is JaMychal Green for the Grizzlies. Steph Curry for the Warriors. For the Pacers, Bogdanovic to 99 relic. Oh, you have the Jazz in here? Okay. Yeah, we've got Donovan Mitchell for sure on our wish list. Just hasn't materialized yet. Jerian Grant for the Bulls. Whoops, that is a base refractor for Ben McLemore and the Grizzlies. And Tim Hardaway for the Knicks. Our insert here with authority, Tracy McGrady. For the Heat, LeBron James, a LeBron relic for the Heat. All right, so we have this part left of this box and one full box left. Hopefully we can make some magic happen here. Zach Collins to 199 for the Blazers. Little rookie prism. That is Rondae Hollis-Jefferson scope for the Nets. Tyler Lydon to 199 for the Nuggets. Mike Muscala to 149 for the Hawks. We pulled Mike Muscala a lot tonight too, oddly enough. Manu Ginobili for the Spurs, followed by Dennis Schroeder for the Hawks. Skal Labissiere die cut to 135 for the Kings. Kevin Durant, Golden State Warriors to 75. Yeah, I would like to find your Donovan Mitchell for sure. We've got one box left to try to conjure him up here. Trying to remember if he came out of, I don't even remember what came out entirely of our other cases that we've opened. Other than I remember we had a Larry Bird to 25 in the first one. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. And I think we had a Magic Johnson out of the first one too. Maybe also to 25. With low numbers anyway. But I can't remember what rookies came out of the first or second case. I think somewhere along the way we pulled Lonzo. But I can't remember if we pulled Donovan or not. But hopefully maybe he'll manifest for us here in this last box. We'll give it a go. We'd like to find a nice hit for the Lakers and a nice hit for the Jazz in here. And the Mavericks. Actually, we'd like to find a nice hit for anybody. A big, fiery, bonfire, booming hit. But I know in particular, obviously, when you've got one of the higher buy-in teams, you certainly have a little more on the line. Well, I mean, you've got De'Aaron Fox in there, and I mean, certainly he's maybe not at the exact top of the heap, but he's certainly one of the more desirable rookies, so I wouldn't say that we haven't pulled any. De'Aaron Fox for the Kings, speaking of. Oh, that's a refractor, Zach Collins, and it is a rookie, so we'll go ahead and put it in a sleeve right now. Bogdanovic for the Pacers. Whoops. Terrence Ross for the Magic. For the Lakers, Brook Lopez. And again, all of that stuff I will put in sleeves after the break. I'm just trying not to do it through the break. Tyler Johnson to $2.99, unless it's numbered or a rookie. Kind of keep the flow a little better. Moving a little better, I should say. John Collins to $149 for the Hawks. And we've got one little stack left here to find some magic. Or some heat, I should say. There's the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo to 135 in that die cut. And the Phoenix Suns to 149 with Alan Williams. For the Hornets, Nicholas Batum. There is a scope, Malcolm Brogdon. Oh, here's a nice little hit. Golden State Warriors numbered to 60. How about a Kevin Durant on card? Nice hit, Warriors. Jaylen Brown, Celtics. Our insert in this box, All World Mutombo. That one is a prism, a refractor. You know, a lot of the one-box inserts, or a lot of the inserts that come per box are not refractors, but that one was. Tony Snell to 65, die cut for the Bucks. For the Nuggets, Wilson Chandler to 49. Oh, Jeff, I'm sorry we didn't find what you were looking for tonight. I know that's disappointing, especially when you have one of the higher price teams. I've been there, my friend. It is not always fun when they don't fall your way, but hopefully the next time we'll have a little better luck for you. So let's recap our hits out of this case of Select. So we have a tie-dye to 25, Wesley Iwundu for the Magic. Relic, David West for the Pacers. Nice relic for the Kings, Frank Mason III, tie-dye as well, and to 25. Malik Monk relic for the Hornets. Frank Ntilikina relic for the Knicks. Papagiannis relic, Kings. Gordon Hayward relic for the Celtics. Enes Kanter relic for the Jazz to 49. Big Bam Adebayo for the Miami Heat. JJ Redick, Clippers. Another tie-dye for this one for the Suns. Davin Reed to 25. Semi Ojeleye for the Celtics to 199. That one auto and sticker. Dirk Nowitzki relic, Mavericks. For the Magic, Jonathan Isaac relic and signature. Jose Calderon for the Knicks. De'Aaron Fox to 199 for the Kings. Cannot say this guy's name. Laverne, maybe, to 99 for the Nuggets relic. Allen Iverson to 25, tie-dye on-card auto for the 76ers. Sean Marion relic for the Mavericks. Kenny Skywalker on-card auto to 199, Knicks. For the Hawks, Tyler Dorsey auto and relic. DJ Wilson for the Bucks on card to 199. For the Clippers, Jawan Evans relic and auto. For the Clippers, Sindarius Thornwell on card. For the Celtics, Marcus Smart auto and relic. Caleb Swanigan for the Blazers relic. Jarrett Allen for the Nets auto and relic. Nurkic for the Nuggets relic. Allen Iverson relic for the Sixers to 99. Another Dirk Nowitzki relic, that one to 99 for the Mavericks. A Wilson Chandler relic to 49 for the Nuggets. Nice little Kevin Durant on card, hard signed auto to 60 for the Golden State Warriors. Alan Williams, hard signed for the Suns. Tyler Lydon, hard signed Nuggets. A relic for the Heat, LeBron James. And finally, a relic for the Pacers, Bogdanovic to 99. So that recaps our hits out of this case of Select. Once again, I do have one case of Select left, and it will probably break Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere in there of this upcoming week. And we've got, of course, somewhere along the way I'll work in the Mosaic Prism, the case of that arrived today as well. In case anybody is watching this in the recorded version and you scroll to the end to see the hits and you missed this earlier, here is your anticipated shipping date for everything that we broke tonight, including select basketball. As always, it is plus or minus a day, so something could go a day earlier or a day later, but those are always my best estimates. And then finally, another quick look at what we have breaking in the days ahead. Of course, tomorrow we have National Treasures football and Gypsy Queen baseball, both of which come out tomorrow. And then we'll do on Thursday the back half of a case of Contenders basketball. That is the last of the Contenders that I have. And then we'll open some more Gypsy Queen on Friday, some Donruss basketball on Saturday, looking for those next day autos that are selling for $1 zillion these days. And then we'll go on Sunday into another case of Heritage baseball. So that's it for tonight. As always, I thank everyone for bidding with me, breaking with me, chatting with me. I hope you have a great rest of your night. And until I see you the next time, good luck and happy hits. Bye-bye.